This is I guess, kind of a follow-up because there's been a lot of questions, and I figured what I would do is I would broadcast live from the studio. But you'll notice that here on the Rizzo and Jeff show, there will be no Jeff today, and he is obviously in a very pissy mood, and I kind of wanted to give an update. Let's just say this. A lot of people were really interested in, our, I guess it was a walk down the pier. I don't know. But for some reason, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Make sure you're liking and sharing. I thought that we could have fun. I thought that Jeff and I could, maybe, slut ourselves out for stars because we would put ourselves in dangerous situations. And then he hasn't come out of his room all day. He went to go get some salon pasta or something. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Here. Oh, okay. Well, welcome him in. Okay, I guess he is going to come up and show up today. All right, there it is. You got your salon pasta. Hold on. Hobble on over here. Hang on. It's going to take him a minute, guys. I've pushed the table out here. I'm just going to do a quick. Oh, he's got the salon pasta right. Move over this way a little bit towards me. You got towards, sorry. The camera's off. Look at that. He's got the salon pasta right there, guys. That's unfriggin' believable. Yeah, he's going to be so ornery. Yeah, that's kind of what. You didn't come out of your room. Now all of a sudden you want to come out of your room?
Shut up.
All right. Well, I guess let's do this. So, look, I thought that maybe, I could just. A lot of people were wondering how you were doing. I thought we had some fun. We did some fun with the stars. It was cool, but you haven't come out. I haven't even seen you today. I haven't even talked to you really today. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's a blessing for me, actually.
Listen, yeah, he might be. I mean, yeah, so how you feeling? I mean, what's going on?
Well, look, when it comes to walking.
Yeah.
See, look.
And Jeff has put one of these on his ass after yesterday. And you guys sending stars to hurt him. Go ahead.
Yeah, how about you send stars for love? Send stars for love instead of hate, instead of hurt. Because that's kind of where I'm at today.
Okay. You what? Are you angry?
Look, when I did the walk,
okay,
I said to myself, man, this seems like a good idea. And I could power through this. And then as we got going, and I was looking back through some of the comments and stuff like that, and I was kind of hurt a little bit, man.
You were hurt, like your feelings?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Was it because that we were able to, people were willing to send stars because you were in pain?
See, that's my biggest concern, is that do we have to make a buck by me suffering, or?
You know what? It seems to be. It seems to be. And for those of you, I'm sharing this to a few groups. Like, I'll give you an example. We were, we posted in a couple groups, and I have to tell you, people have, 15 comments about the Rizzo and Jeff show and Overheard in Traverse City, which is a place we haven't been.
Right.
But a lot of people are like, I love to see Jeff limp.
Right.
And, I thought that maybe.
And here's the thing, a couple of things. First things first, I looked back through the video to myself.
Uh-huh.
As a fat guy, you don't wear a light-colored shirt with horizontal stripes.
Okay, so okay.
Because you look like you're in a hurt. Okay.
Okay.
But the one thing that really lifted me up is when I popped the top, came down, ran across the beach, and then ran up. I felt like that was a crowning achievement for me.
Well, a lot of people. What's wrong? You didn't throw in the towel. I'm proud of you. Well, here's the thing. We did get a lot of stars, but it seemed to be that the reason. And again, there's some links up there. Subscribe to our Patreon. There was some stuff there. You could also help us out by sending us stars. There's also, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App at Rizzo and Jeff Show, because obviously hurting Jeff, and somebody says, I'm next. I'm not going to hurt myself next. Well,
you're not somebody that lives in pain on a regular basis. So
yeah, but you know what? But see, here's the thing. Are you really in pain, or are you just kind of maybe, little puss in boots?
No, every day. Every day. There's no puss in boots. So it's every day you get up, it hurts, and you say to yourself, all right, so what is, the steps for the day? And you don't believe that people are going to throw money at you to walk miles and miles, like the one guy said. I think it's 200 yards.
200 yards my ass.
Yeah. So I'd rather fight him in the octagon.
But here's the thing: it's that you kind of, and I did a follow-up video. I don't know if you saw it. You came home, you didn't say anything, you shut off the lights, you went into your room, you stayed there. I guess you left early this morning to get salon pass.
Obviously.
And then you haven't been out of your room. It's 7:30 at night on a Friday, and what? Well,
I did have to take Teddy out in the morning. So you got up to take your dog out. So you got to think about that, and you run into people, the dregs of the earth on Pleasant and Clinton.
Yeah.
And then and that's it. And I came back. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. What's going on, John? What's going on, Sean? What's going on, Ray? I mean, listen, I feel like we should maybe discuss our next, because here's the thing. We have to get these stars by the end of the month. Otherwise, we have to wait until September. So maybe what we do is we think about a way we could slut that could, I don't know, maybe you guys are into it. That might hurt. That maybe it hurts Jeff, maybe not. I will say, Facebook is taking notice to the engagement and stuff.
Yeah, you know what I've seen a lot? This trampoline park. And this has been thrown at us like 5 times.
The trampoline park?
What's the deal with the trampoline park in Henrietta?
You mean where kids go?
Correct.
Because, see, what I was thinking, and maybe you don't like this idea, I was thinking if we take you to the Museum of Play and you go shopping at the little kids' Wegmans, and then you can go, because me and you I'll have you run up the steps. People want to see you running up shit. And for those of you that are tuning in, make sure you're sharing the video and or going to Patreon and or sending some stars, because hey, we're broke.
All right, let's not forget that me and you just had a random conversation today. Honestly,
we did.
And it had nothing to do with this.
It did.
And I said, dude, we got the Grimace float, man.
We do have the Grimace float.
Are we gonna go out and just use this float? And I don't want any stars, anything. Let's just go out.
For the Grimace float?
Do you want to go out and use the Grimace float? And you said, no way, me and you are just hanging out on the Grimace float. We are going to take that goddamn Grimace float.
Yeah.
Go out to whatever beach.
Right.
And get people on and join the float. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so my question is, and yeah, you can absolutely call us anytime. The number's 585-209-9108. I'd love to hear how you guys felt about what we did yesterday. What would we do with the Grimace float? That's what I want to know. What would we do? Are you saying we take our shirts off, we pop our tops?
No.
Because you want to do shit that doesn't hurt.
Well, stop with nudity and violence.
Okay.
And hurt. I'm just thinking, as we're out there, people join us on the float for interviews, because the Grimace float could fit 15 people.
It is. It's like 10 feet by 6 feet, and we have 3 of them, don't we?
Right. And,
we do.
One of us owes McDonald's some money, but I'm just thinking. I'm thinking that we just, I got it in the box. We fill up the float. Maybe a couple people watching, show up, and we hang out on.
Okay, but would anyone care? Or do you want to see Jeff maybe go for a run? Do you want to see Jeff maybe go up,
do you want to see him at a trampoline park? It's those kind of things that really disturbs me about the listeners of Rochester.
Well, you know what it is? Is it this town? Is it this town? Because
Does this sound like pain?
I think it might. So what we're doing, if you're just tuning in, and make sure you're sharing and liking, and we're slutting for stars. Yesterday, we did good with stars. The video ended abruptly because we went to go get some ice cream, which, by the way, that was totally fucked up.
Okay, here's what I'm fearful of.
Okay.
Is that you have your eyes set on 7,000 stars. And that's kind of what we need to get to a point. But you've made that point in your head.
I've made the point in my head because the way that Facebook works, and you guys got to know this, like, that's why, you know, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal is cool too, but the way Facebook works is, you know, what's his name, Zuckerberg? Mark Zuckerberg, he takes his cut. So what he does is when you send Fozzies, he says, I'm not going to give you your Fozzies until the following month of the 15th.
Okay, so your decision on this is for you to have some money for rent.
That's him.
To have some money for rent is for me to be physically in pain on a constant basis.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. Let's go through what we've done for stars. We've gone down Monroe. Okay, we did well. We've done a show. Okay, does well. People listen to our podcast. People, subscribe to Patreon. That's really nice. However, the most successful we have ever been when it comes to stars is when we went to Charlotte Beach. We went into the bathroom. You walked up the pier. And by the way, if you watch that video, it's 40 minutes of Jeff hobbling his ass up a pier and back a pier.
If any prospective employers are going to look at that and go, oh my God, what a liability.
Well, would they say, oh my God, how creative.
Right.
Because these two gentlemen went to a pier. And by the way, they have got so much, by the way, the tune in, tune out, there might be 15 or 17 people watching now. People tune in, tune out. We got 400 people that watched that video in that short amount of time. Right. So guess what? Hate to say it, we have a loyal following, a smaller following, but still a following that is very loyal, right?
Yeah, no, dude, I totally get it. But,
So what I think is we need to find where's the biggest set of stairs in the city.
I can't do it.
No, wait a minute. Hear me out. Biggest set of stairs in the city.
There's no way. Stop with the stairs.
People want the stairs. I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. It's up to you guys. You guys can talk about, if you guys want to say poor Jeff, then you know what?
Why am I the guinea pig? I'm the lab rat. For what? For stars? For the Riz Papa?
Okay, I'll tell you what.
To hit rent?
I'll tell you what. If you don't want to be a part of it, then, you can, put the stars on the video yourself. I was thinking what we do is maybe I don't know, when does the month end? Well, maybe on a Sunday or Monday night.
You know what's happened?
We're sluts.
I'm the star of stars.
You're the star of stars. You are.
Triple H is the king of kings.
Yep.
I've become the star of stars. So...
that's a good question, too.
So where do we go? What do we do? It's not like it's Philadelphia where there's the Rocky Steps and I'd go for it.
Would you go for it?
I would make it maybe. Come on. You grew up there.
I agree. Up to the first landing. That first landing. Yeah, that'd be it. So a couple questions. One, will we slut for stars in Dallas? I'm going to tell you this. There is something There's something happening in Dallas that's very good.
You know where it's going to start? It's going to start at the airport.
It's going to start at the airport, but I want Dom, our old boss, to pick us up, and I want to get real. I have. And he said he would pick us up at 7:30 or 7:15.
Is he free to speak this evening?
My phone's up there. That's my case. But unfortunately, you know what? What if do you have your phone on you?
I don't. If you give me
I'll tell you what.
You know what? I do.
Do you? Do you? Jeff, text our old boss and give him the number to call in. How about this, everybody? If we can get the old boss on here, right, to talk about Jeff and about what we're doing in Dallas, that's worth the reward here. Why not find some interesting places to visit? Show fun or interesting place, great hidden restaurants, some suggestions. Now, here's the thing, Sheila. Charlotte, you're going to call him. All right, he's calling the old boss. He's on speaker here. You got to turn that up there.
And I never.
It's so loud or so quiet. You should tell him. Try your side button.
With a couple Cowboys there.
What's going on?
Well, if he answers, Say to him, hey, we're going to call him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're calling the old boss. We should we?
Nevertheless.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you text them this number? Because why don't you text them the number 585-2099? Because here's the thing. We want the old boss. We want him now. We want some answers. 585-209-9108. 585-209-9108. Yeah, tell them to call that number. Right now, we want to talk about a lot of shit. Zach me. Now, Sheila, as far as your question, interesting, right? Here's the thing. Do you really want to watch us sit at a restaurant? Right? Now, I guess
that's not entertaining.
I will say this. People were really entertained by us taking a walk down a pier, and I will say the way that the video ended yesterday pissed me off because we went in, we were doing our Facebook Live, we were getting some custard, and they all, like, were shatting themselves.
Well, the people that were in there were so perplexed that two people were on a Facebook Live.
Right.
So that was the most bizarre thing out of all.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, I started this video with the intention of just kind of updating you that Jeff hasn't been out. And we kind of wanted to, I guess, because we are going to, because here's the thing, we have to do this by, what, Monday? You got to get this done.
You are running away from the Grimace Float scenario.
Because what can we do with it?
We go out.
We'd have to take it where there's no water so that we could lie on the float with our shirts off.
No. We take it where there is water. We go out to, I don't know, Duran Eastman. And then we blow that puppy up.
Okay.
And we invite people on.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I got some shit to do. Ray says, I'm going to leave you with Ray. Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate you, Ray, for that. Or maybe you could send us a suggestion, Ray, of some shit you'd like us to do because we really wanted. People loved it.
Or I thought about this one today as I was out there. Okay, and I think we're close to home, and I think we'd be safe.
Okay.
I was thinking about bus stop chat.
Bus stop chat. Now, how in the hell do you think we'd be safe with bus stop chat?
Because we're close to where we know.
Okay.
Right? I have a decent relationship with kind of half of the
people.
Half of the folks.
Gee, Ray, Jesus Christ, with 3,000 stars.
Ray,
Ray. I love you, Ray. I do. And it means the world that you support us like this. But, Ray,
all right.
We're trying to get an idea so we can build these stars. Thank you.
Ray, I appreciate you,
Ray. Seriously,
I'd kiss you.
I will. You know, before we leave, we will kiss you.
Okay,
it is Ray.
So let me throw a bus.
God damn.
Let me throw a bus stop chat at you.
Okay.
It's around the block from us.
Okay. All right.
Cops are there.
We're
there.
Safe.
Okay. We go out. We have bus stop chat.
Ray says, "Shut the fuck up and take it."
Yeah.
Okay, Ray.
Well, been there before.
Been there, Ray.
Okay. So did a little jail time. So what do you think about bus stop chat?
Well, thank you. Another 500. Appreciate it. What do I think
about bus stop chat?
I think that I'm getting the vibe, and correct me if I'm wrong, all the people. Do you like when we get in danger? Or do you like it when Jeff hurts? I have a feeling I'm okay with it. I think it's an average.
And by the way,
I think you doing some kind of, like, if you were to run up to a staircase or do a fire drill, like a Chinese fire drill, I think that would get us more stars.
Yeah.
I do.
Good. Well, I'm glad to know that I'm a circus clown. But I believe that the characters out at the bus stop on the front and back.
But see, a lot of them are dealers.
No, absolutely wrong.
You don't think they're dealers?
They're not. I see them every morning. See, here's the difference.
Okay.
Shout out to Sean and Sean
and Mikey. Thank you.
And Sean. And by the way, Sean Michael, you were chatting with some cops this morning, so shout out to you.
Oh yeah.
As I was getting my dog food this morning.
Sean Michael, by the way, real quick, Sean Michael saved a life yesterday. There was a man dying. If you're on the Patreon, you can check it out. Dead. He was dead. They intubated him out front. He was dead. And Sean got flagged down a cop and saved his life.
And Sean this morning, by the way, when I was running over to the pet store, was in a full-fledged conversation with the cops. And as I was sitting at the light, the cop hit him in the back and said, "Hey, man, good, whatever it was." And
Yeah.
then I went off and got the, food stuff. So.
Ray, who is one of our top, star man, he says, "Stop the danger and Jeff hurting." So okay.
You see, but here's the deal. The
Jeff rides roller coasters. Would you go on a wooden Predator? Would you do that?
If there's one thing that I hate in my life, it's roller coasters. And you
I know.
friggin' know that.
I know it. So what if we go, because I'm waiting for the boss to call or text back, what if we go to Seabreeze, right? Or what if we go, like, to one of these places, and what we do, somebody says Butterfly Place. What is Butterfly Place?
Okay, here's the deal. If the old boss can get us a couple of tickets to Seabreeze.
Okay.
You hit him up.
Let me check out Butterfly.
You hit him up. Well, and that's easy, and he could probably pull that off.
Okay.
For me to get on a roller coaster is a friggin' nightmare.
He will throw up. He'll cry.
I'll die. I might possibly die.
Okay, now, you know what? Somebody said Butterfly Place. This was the Strong Museum. It's interesting you brought this up because I wanted to bring this idea up to you. In the Strong Museum, which I was at today, okay, took the Bambine, okay, with Baby Hands.
How's the Bambine doing? Right.
Bambine's doing good, actually.
Ready to get out of Rochester?
He's ready to get the fudge out of Rochester.
No problem.
Absolutely. So the Bambine, we're at the Strong Museum today, and I see a thing, and you jump on, you get on it in a harness, and it's like 100 feet in the air, and you slide across. And you're only on a harness, and you could fall, but the harness will save you, okay? How about this? You and I do a actual, because you hate heights, a vertical.
Okay, wait.
200 stars says Zach doesn't call us back. Let me text him. I'm going to text him. Go ahead.
Pump the brakes. So it's, I get in a harness.
You get in a harness.
Walk me through this, because every day of my life is a long walk.
Right.
So I get in the harness. And then slide through what? What does that mean?
So you get into a harness, and if you've ever been to the Strong Museum in Rochester, you get in a harness, and it's a bunch of children, but you slide. It's like a zip line across, and you have just the rope. And if you fall, you're fucked. I mean, and Ray, we miss you. Thank you for tuning in. You know I love you so much. You are the best. We appreciate you. We love you, and so does Baby Hands.
That sounds rough, man.
I'm trying to get a hold of Zach here on this text messaging line here. Trying to find the Zacharino.
Oh, yes, Janie. The heights are the problem for me.
Is it?
That's the problem.
Let's see. Yeah. Well,
anything heights-wise is a rough go.
When we were in Michigan, I got Jeff to zip line. And I got stuck 450 feet in the fucking air, so you can do a zip line. I'm trying to, people want us to explore the town.
Let's be honest about the zip line situation. I was an entire bottle of Fireball in before I even zip lined anything. Okay. So for me, when I did that one little zip line thing, my feet and my ass were flying. So if I wound up anywhere, I was fine.
Okay, so you don't in any way remember that or anything like that.
I remember you having a really tough time.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Is he a 312? I'm trying to find Zach's number. Because, Zach, I want the old boss on this because people are now... Hold on, let me...
by the way, he did text me and tell me that he's got a new lady.
Did he?
That was last week.
He said that?
Yeah, he did say that. So there he is. So maybe calling him from your number.
Okay. You know what? That might because he does seem to love me. So let's try to get him to call. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on. Let's see. What's it? 3. Okay, hold on. We are trying to. Yeah, he does. Is that a Chicago number?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me pull this up. We're gonna get because I want the boss to tell the dirty, honest truth. Let's see if he will. We're getting him. All right, hold on. Still braver than me. Fireball, vodka, no way. So that's Van Natter. That's a listener who's followed us all the way from Michigan.
Many years ago, Van Natter.
Let's see. Zach, can you Call us on the...
You know what would be so funny if he responds to you and not to me?
People want to say hi. Let's just say, I'm just going to say, hey, we're doing a podcast. Wanna talk Dallas and motorcycle ride.
So, Mikey Champion, more about the trampoline park. What goes on there in Henrietta? And how much? And what does it take?
What's the whole point? Okay, I would do the trampoline park if you would agree to actually do, because they have trampolines on the walls, to do flips and shit like that.
No, okay. Well, that's not.
I mean, because there's a lot of kids there. And by the way, I ran into about 6 kids today at the damn Strong Museum.
I know. You're the Riz Papa. I get it.
I'm the Papa. I really fucked up today.
I don't know why. But.
Oh, speaking in which, I won't say who. I find it very interesting. Let me just say this for those of you want some gossip. I'll tell you what.
Just get with it.
Hold on. Where are we at now? I want to see where we're at star-wise, because this is actual.
Tell the truth.
This is okay.
Tell the goddamn truth.
Okay.
For 1,000 stars, tell the truth about who you ran into from Radio 95.1. And if anybody wants a juice, they got to juice it up.
I'll tell you what, if you want to know, because I figured out a little bit about what happens. I saw somebody that you wouldn't think with a listener who has been known to start problems. So much so that I think that this particular listener and this particular person meet and they get the gossip, and this particular listener pays, okay, for, is this Zach? Hold on. Okay, pays for information. So let's see. I'll give you guys a couple minutes if you want to know. But I will tell you, I was shocked, Jeff.
Look.
I was shocked.
I think that,
I think I know what goes on.
But I think that you're in a position, and I think we're in a position where, we kind of want to be cool with things.
Okay.
But I'm just getting a little bit tired of being cool with things.
I think that we are allowed to feel hurt and upset and we will not, without saying anything negative, because, again, I don't think that it's, unfair to say that it's the influencers of the year. It kind of stinks when you lose your job. We're allowed to say that. We're not mad at anyone. We don't hate anyone. I think we're okay.
Well, it might not be the company that's going to pay us down the road.
It's not going to be.
So it's not going to be.
It's not.
I don't think
it's not.
That's the thing that we kind of have to worry about. But, today you were kind of given just a little bit of information.
I was given insight, and I saw something. And I found out how the drama starts and where it comes from. Let's see. What did Zach just texted Daddy back? Did he text you back?
He said, fuck, sorry guys, not somewhere able to speak at the moment.
Fuck, sorry guys.
That's a lie.
You know what it is? He's afraid because he knows I'm going to pull. I was going to tell him.
He works.
Oh my God, Van Natter threw 500. We're only 500 away. Oh man.
500? When you tell us 500 more, you tell the story?
I will say who it is. And this is not a shit talk, but this will be my theory of what is happening.
Dude, are you sure?
It's up to you. What do you think?
Okay.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying who it is. Or should I, you know what I mean? F Zach. Oh, man.
All
right, we're at it.
500 more.
We just got it. We just got 600 more. We just got, we're at 5,000. All
right.
We got 4,800.
All right, you got to tell.
All right. So I'm with the Bambine today.
Explain that to people that don't understand it. That's an Italian thing that sometimes people don't get, but explain that to people.
So my lady is a wonderful mom. She's got a great kid. He's great. I call him the Bambine because he's a child. I don't want to give his identity out, but great kid. Right. Wonderful kid. Love him to death.
It's a reference that we use like everything else. Yeah. Like a Bambine. That's a Bambine. You get it. It's an Italian thing.
So I'm walking with him, And if you've ever been in the Strong Museum, you walk past and you either walk up the stairs to the Toy Hall of Fame or you walk to like this video game and outside room and stuff. And there's benches. And I'm walking past the benches and I turn and then I look straight and then I turn again. I said, is that, now I'll start with the listener, is that Paula? Now, Paula, for those of you who don't know, is Paula Zach. She's a big listener to Radio 95.1. She's a listener, just like a lot of you guys are or were.
Well, she's the only one left, it seems, from the ratings.
Paula is...
Let's just call it what it is.
She's very interested in the comings and goings of the radio station. And that's fine. I think that's great.
That's great. And you know what?
Having that passion's great. She took pictures of me rappelling down a building.
You love people like that.
You love it because it's people like that who, you know, well, I was going to say keep you employed, but I guess, well, let me get to that.
Yeah.
So I see Paula sitting on the bench. And next to Paula is a member of the morning show. And boy, I bet you'd love to know who that member was, wouldn't you? Well, all you have to do is subscribe to our Patreon. Go to the patreon.com, search Rizzo and Jeff, or go to our Facebook. The link is right there, and you can find out who it was and get my theories and Jeff's theories about what they were talking about and how information or misinformation gets spread. All that plus how Jeff and I are going to get our stars for the end of the month, so that we can pay rent because we are poor daddies. Although, looks like that might be coming to an end soon. Fingers crossed. Thanks for listening, everybody. And check us out. Thanks for listening on Spotify, Spreaker, the iHeart Radio app. The rest of this podcast can be found very easily by going to the Rizzo and Jeff Patreon page.